everybody, Morgan with an answer here, and today I want to show you how to build a balloon topiary. Now this is a really easy way to get a lot of color and height at your next party or event, and it's so simple to build. So follow along and I'll show you how to do it. To make the balloon topiary, I'll be using my electric balloon inflator as well as my sizing box. Now this is just a cardboard box that I've made, and I've got templates available as well as a how-to video which I'll link above if you'd like to make one. I'm also going to be using 12 12-inch balloons for this project, and I'm going to inflate those till they're almost full, and then using the sizer box, I'm going to place the balloon right up against the 8-inch hole and slowly let air out until the balloon just fits through that sizer box. This will mean all the balloons are a uniform size, and then once it's assembled into a sphere, we'll make it really consistent. So I'm going to go ahead and inflate all 12 balloons to that 8-inch size and then tie them all into pairs. So what that means is I'm going to take 2 balloons and then wrap the nozzles around once, around twice, and then tie that together. So I'll end up having 6 pairs that I'll join together to make my sphere. To make the sphere, we're simply twisting together all the pairs. So with the first 2, I'm going to put them together so the nozzles touch right in the center, and then twist 2 of those balloons together. Now we're going to keep adding the pairs in, making sure that every time those nozzles touch right in the center. If they don't, the balloon sphere is going to get a little oblong and wonky, so make sure that those line up every time. And if we take a peek into the middle here, this is what the center will look like. You'll see all those nozzles right together in one big knot, and that's exactly what we're looking for. And from here, I'm just going to keep adding balloon pairs by bringing them in till the nozzles touch, and then taking those balloons around the outside and twisting them together. And this is just going to keep going until all 12 balloons are in there, and you'll see the sphere come together. So once all 12 are in there and attached, I did go in and rotate around some of the balloons because I didn't like the colors grouped together. So I just swapped a few balloons around until I was satisfied with the placement of the colors. Now I chose 4 different colors for this, but you could do 2, 3, 4, 6, as long as it's divisible and to an even number, it's gonna look pretty good. So now that I've got the balloon sphere ready, let's move over to the base. For the base of this topiary, I'm using my balloon pillar stand, which is made from a PVC pipe and stands about 5 feet tall. I'll link a video up above of how I made this if you'd like one as well. So I'm going to take a couple pieces of clear packaging tape and set those aside pre-cut, and then I'm going to grab my metallic door curtain. So this is about 8 feet long, and I love how shimmery and gorgeous this is going to look with the balloons. To attach the curtain to the pole, I'm going to take my first piece of tape and putting it right in the corner on the top edge that would usually be attached to the door. I'm just going to secure that to the very top of the pole and start wrapping this very gently around the pole. So whether you twist it or wrap it around, you just want to be very delicate with this because the foil does rip pretty easily. So take your time as you wrap this around, and do try to untangle it every now and then so it doesn't get too wrapped up. But once we get to the very end of wrapping this up, I'm going to take one more piece of tape and attach it to that top edge so that it secures itself not only to the foil, but also tuck it down into the pipe so it's secured to the pipe as well. With that in place, I'm going to very gently untangle the bottom part of this curtain. You could absolutely leave it twisted around the pole, but I really wanted a waterfall effect, so I'm very gently going to lift it up, untangle it a bit, and then have it pull the bottom of the base so that it hides the stand. And now we can bring all the elements together into the finished topiary. So I'm going to insert the pole right between a couple balloons until it touches those center nozzles. So I'm just going to pick whatever colors I want facing the front, and then between a couple of balloons, I'm going to pull them down over the top of that pole until they gently seat right on those nozzles. And now your topiary is ready for a party. I love these balloon topiaries because they're such an easy project and they add so much emphasis in a party or event space. And honestly, this is just the beginning. So with the base and the balloon knowledge, you can take this in all kinds of directions. Pick different things to hide and decorate the pole. You can use different balloons and shapes and colors and sizes for a totally different look, but it's all the same basic steps. So I hope you found today's video helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you join my creative community. I make all kinds of different party and event setups, decorations, as well as more balloon tutorials. So until the next time, check out some of these videos over here. And remember, stay creative. Bye!